Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing issue 14 of Morning Glories, so let's see what's going on in this issue. Let's talk about the cover first. I really love the cover and love Morning Glories covers just because it always looks really realistic and the concept is always so great. And Morning Glories, definitely great series, great cover, great art, always great. So definitely one of my favorite series. So the cover definitely a great concept for this issue because this is really what happens. They are doing this wood run or whatever wood run, and it's pretty much like a sport, I guess, for their school. But some of the students want to escape during this wood run, and who knows what the other non-main character students want to do. But a lot of the main character students want to escape for this wood run, especially from last issue. Casey's group, they wanted to escape. This issue, they really weren't escaping, but they were pondering on it. So definitely good cover though. Great cover. These three characters are very important for this issue. So let's see what happened in the story though. So first we get to see really from the last issue in a different point of view, I'd say, in a different person's point of view. And that's Zoe's point of view. Because in the last issue, Zoe was in a little. So we get to see, oh, that happened in the last issue. This is how she thought about it. So Zoe knows that a lot of people are talking about her because they think that, some people think that she killed Amanda. So I don't remember because it was a couple issues ago, but I think she did kill Amanda. Pretty sure she did. Um, yeah, I think so. So I guess they are right on that point. But anyway, so she's going into the hallway, and this is actually what happened in the last issue. She's fighting with Hunter, and Hunter's like, oh, because Hunter's like, you think you're all that, but you really aren't. And he gets really angry at her. And Zoe goes to the bathroom because she wants to actually cry. Like, even though she seems like this strong person, she's not. And she does get hurt. And then she hears in the bathroom that they're talking about her. People are talking about her, and she's getting upset. So now they're getting called for wood run, and she's going outside. And she meets up with Hunter and Hun, and they're going off to a wood run. So they're doing their wood run thing. It gets dark, and we realize that the school, I guess we don't know why it's gotten dark, but it's maybe the eclipse they said. But it seems like the school thinks that they lost all their students. So it says that, and because in the end it says that you have lost our precious children, every last one of them. So something must have happened. We don't know exactly what happened in this issue, how they lost them, like what's going on, but I guess because maybe it has to do something with the darkness, I think. That's my thing. Because it says, oh, it's getting randomly dark, it must be an eclipse or whatever. But I don't think it's an eclipse. It must be something. And obviously, the school can't handle them, and they're going to lose them because of this. So, a little confusing in the end, I would say. But I think in the next issue, we'll learn more about what's really going on. But I have noticed in issue by issue, we get different stories with different characters. So we might not get in the next issue a story about Hun and Hunter and all that, and Zoe and the school, but we might get it with Casey where we left off in the last issue, with Casey meeting up with her father. So they do trade off a lot with different issues. So we might not see the next issue, but we'll probably may see in the issue after that what's really going on and why it got dark outside and how they lost the children. So definitely, it's interesting, and I think as issues go by, hopefully we learn more and more about all these questions that are being asked. But I thought this was a pretty solid issue. I don't think it was like one of the best Morning Glories issues because like last issue was like really good because of what's going on with Casey and all that, and more shocking of an ending. Like this was more like a confusing ending than really a shocking ending, which I felt like in this issue not much happened. Usually in Morning Glories we always have like what? Like those moments in Morning Glories. But in this issue we really didn't get that. What's going on now? We just kind of got a story we got last issue, which is a different person's point of view, which I thought was really cool to see the different point of view of, like in Zoe's mind, like what was going on in that moment. But I like that, but again, nothing did happen in this issue as much, so it was like a solid issue. It wasn't the best issue though for Morning Glories. But still, we do have a lot of questions. Definitely, I like that we see Zoe a little. We get to see a little bit more of her in what we don't usually get to see. Because usually, like I said, we get to see this strong person, but we really didn't in this issue. We get to see that she does get hurt, and a lot of people hate her, and she kind of hates that. But like when people, like let's say Hunter, because they were talking, saying, "Oh, I remember someone said something about me," like saying, "Oh, I don't remember Hunter said it," showing that, oh, I don't really care about it. But really, she really does care a lot about what people think of her. But definitely, I thought it was a pretty solid issue. I can't wait until the next issue. It says P Part 2, so they're not really telling us a description about it. So I think a lot of shocking things are going to happen in this issue. But I'm excited to see what's going on, and I like this issue. I give this 4 stars. If you're not picking up Morning Glories, definitely pick up this series. Definitely a great mystery book, and every issue except really this one. You get questions, and you just want more and more from the series. So definitely pick up Morning Glories or pick up this issue. I thought it was pretty good, especially if you like these characters. If you don't like these characters, you're not going to see Casey, you're not going to really see Jade, and you're not going to see Ike in this issue. But if you like these 3 characters, definitely pick it up because there's a lot. Well, Hun didn't have that much. But with Hunter and Zoe, there was a lot in this issue. So I get this 4 stars. Not the best issue, but pretty solid issue. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, in the description below, I have a link to my Twitter, and now just tell you what video reviews I'm doing, topic videos, comic book news, and all that fun stuff. So follow me on there. And also have a link for my other YouTube channel has another Twitter, and that's the Random Situations. And on the description below, there's a link for that also. So follow me on both my Twitters. And I hope you enjoyed this review. I say pick this issue up, and I give it 4 stars. If you haven't been picking up Morning Glories, definitely pick up the series. And I hope you enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. See you guys.